All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Walash Makadash tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles while I came on Aqua, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson for the second time of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7. And it's going to be the title of the sit-down lesson as of November the 30th, 2025 on this Sunday afternoon. And this is the Gospel of Matthew 24 and verse 7. It reads to the Holy Scriptures. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." Right, so with that nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, this goes into ethnos, because in these modern day times, you're going to have the modern day nations within itself rise up against one another. And then outside of another nation, rise up against another nation, which we're seeing. You're going to have one kingdom within itself rise up against one another. They're going to have an outside of another kingdom rise up against another kingdom. And that's what we're seeing. And on top of that, we're going to see these modern day famines and pestilence and plagues and the earthquakes in diverse places, because we're going to be seeing the increasing of the earthquakes in diverse places. Because especially in the year 2025, we definitely seeing, increasing a large amount of earthquakes in diverse places. Because we're going to continue to see an increase, because you're going to see places where that you wouldn't expect to have an actual earthquake, and then certain places that haven't got hit by an earthquake in a very long time. And just like we've been monitoring the situation over there, over there in the Bay Area, the Pacific Northwest, over there in outside of Portland, Oregon. I believe that's the Cocoa Bay area over there in that region. The upper Pacific Northwest, and then like the southern part of California, like the Bay Area in Southern California, as they getting closer to a potential larger earthquake over there in the San Andreas area, that Titanic plate area, just like over there in the Russian Peninsula. They've been dealing with for the past, I would say, about 3 months now. Yeah, about 4 months now. Because after that large 8.8 earthquake over there in the Russian Peninsula. So ever since then, they've been having heavy earthquakes over there and aftershocks up as well too. Because they did with a reverse titanic plate as well too. That causes more increase in earthquakes. Just like places like, I would say, Myanmar, what was that, a couple of months ago? They were saying potentially of a larger earthquake might impact over there once again. It's like over there in Indonesia, they did with large of volcano eruptions, earthquakes over there in that region. So we definitely going to be seeing these earthquakes in diverse places. The increasing pestilence, increasing famines, increasing nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. So that's only going to continue to increase. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying in the book of Matthew 24, verse 7. And that was the title of the sit-down lesson. So hopefully this was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, to Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Walash Makadash tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles while I give my Aqua. Until next time, I will say Shalom.